Hello, everyone. Hello and good evening for the live session. And this is mainly for the exams which are going to be in June. So if you can hear me and if you can see me, just let me know and we can start this live session. This is mainly for all the students, whether you're in CS Executive or CS Professional, and if you're writing in your exams coming up in June. So first of all, I'm happy that you were writing your exam in June. And when we go for the June exam preparation, the first question is 60 days is there now, around 60 days, a little more than that, maybe 3-4 days more than that. But do I have enough time? Is there enough time for the exams? Can I really clear it? This is one question many students have. And to clear that, we have this very quick session, a live session. I'm also open to any questions that you have. This is mainly for students who are not very confident and are thinking, how can I do it? Should I go for December 2022? And is June too close by? Should I really attempt June or not? If these questions are there, hopefully this live session is going to help you. So first thing we would like to discuss before I even go any further is this. How to clear the exams in June 2022. So it's all about your mindset. So if you feel I don't have enough time, you feel that is true. But if you feel you have enough time, you have enough time. It's as simple as that. It may sound silly, but it is as simple as that. See, time is about 60 days. But when we look at the time, 60 days is also not as less as you think, because each day has 24 hours. And if you study with efficiency, 60 days will also be more than enough. And most of you have studied something. It is not like you are starting from zero. If you're starting from zero, you have never touched the book even once in your life. Today is the first day you're touching this book. Yes, 60 days might not be enough. But if you already studied, you have written one attempt, or you have prepared for a few months, you may be doing self-study, you may be doing with coaching, whatever it is. Even for these 60 days, next 60 days, if you show every single day, if you show the dedication, consistency, self-belief, and that never give up attitude, you will get results. This is as simple as that. So if you are having exams in June, no matter what is your background situation, you're doing self-study, you're going for coaching, whatever it is, you're having a job, I want everyone to commit this to yourself. I will do what is in my control 100%. That means you will study every single day. So please put in the comments or in the chat, I will give 100%. So you just type there, I will give 100%. That means from today, you'll be giving 100% every single day till the day of the exam. And this exam is only about three things: preparation and preparation and preparation. That's all. There's nothing else in this exam. Your day of the exam, no magic will happen. It is only about from today what you do. And whatever is your situation, it doesn't matter. What you do today is the results of your future. So your success is in your daily schedule. That is why stick to the basics. Just do it every single day. Why am I saying this? Stick to the basics, do it every single day. See, the first thing we need to understand is that you're not preparing just for an exam. You're preparing for the whole life ahead. So it's nice to see we have some people, Madhur, then Suprabha, then Sankaran Rajagopalan. You have said that you are ready to give 100%. See, today it was something very interesting which I wanted to share with you. One of my friend actually forwarded one movie trailer. One of my friend forwarded one movie trailer. You watch this trailer, and since you keep talking to a lot of students, you please tell students about this trailer. It was not a very big movie and it was not any of that. I said, what is this? He said, no, you have to watch this. So I just opened the trailer. You can also watch it. It's a Hindi movie. It's called Kaun Praveen Tambe. or Praveen Tambe Con or something like that. Okay. Shreyas Talpade is the actor, but that is not important. In this story, it talks about a cricketer. It talks about a cricketer who started to play at the age of around 20. He started to play at the age of around 20. His name is Praveen Tambe. And he never made it big. He couldn't get into any team. He was from Mumbai. He couldn't get into the Mumbai team or the state cricket team. Nothing he could get into. It was very difficult for him, but he never let his dream. He kept on playing cricket. He kept on practicing. He went along with his job. Then middle of that, he had to get married. So he got married. He had other commitments. He even met with an accident. But despite all these things which were happening in his life, he never left his dream that he should be a cricketer every single day. I'm telling this story because it is connected to your journey also. Every single day, he started to practice and he kept on practicing. And finally, for all the IPL fans, because now IPL is going on, all of you will know about it. I think sometime in 2013 or 14, Praveen Tambe went on to play for Rajasthan Royals IPL team. Okay. And the selection was done by Rahul Dravid, who was in the Rajasthan Royals team at that time. And when Praveen Tambe got selected for Rajasthan Royals team, his age was 41. And in cricket or sports, 41 is retirement age. I mean, it's more than retirement. Many people retire at 32, 33, 35, 36. It is it's a very old, I mean, it's quite a advanced age when we talk about sports. 35 plus is quite old because you're not as strong as when you're in your 20s or early 30s. And sports, you have all youngsters and you can't play after a certain age. But at 41, he made his debut for the Rajasthan Royals cricket team. And he went on to play for a few years for the team. He did very well. He scored a hat trick. He scored some man of the matches. But the secret for us, what you and me should learn as students of company secretary, he never let his dream, that would be so difficult in a competitive sport like cricket. And in India, so many people play cricket. 20 years, he never left his dream because every single day, he had that dedication. He had that hardworking, never give up attitude. And most importantly, he did it every single day. So when my friend sent this, coincidentally today he sent it, and today was the live session which we have planned. So I thought I have to share it with you. And I would invite all of you also to just watch the trailer, and whenever the movie comes, you can watch it. But the lesson, even if you don't watch it, the lesson for you is working hard every day is what we need. And we are here for the long run. June exam is something we have to write with full confidence, with full preparation. Never give up hope till the last minute. I can tell you hundreds of stories, but my intention is not just to tell you story, but there have been instances, even if I tell my own experience. For example, we had one subject in CS Professional. Now that subject is not there. It was strategic planning and something like that. We had one strategic management planning and something else. It was a theory subject. It was there in CS Professional. And that was with taxation. Taxation was a little difficult paper for me, but I'd done pretty much okay. I thought somehow I'll get 40 or like that. That's all. I was not very good with it in that paper. Next day, this theory paper was there. And I was like, I have to score 60 plus. Otherwise, I cannot pass because tax paper did not go very well. So I studied even till the bell was rung, like the bell rings and then you start writing, right? So till the bell rang, I was near the door of the exam hall and I went in, and to my luck, what I had just studied just before the exam, it was luck, it was pure luck. There was a 3 or 4 marks question of that particular topic. And in the end, when I got results, I got 60 plus in that subject, and taxation, I got just pass marks in CS Professional. So the thing is, 60 days is enough time. That is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm sure if you're watching this, that means you have studied something. You are not touching the book today. It is not like today you joined CS course and today you're touching the book. No, that is not your case. At the same time, you are not like trying to get into a cricket team, which is almost impossible, like the story I told you. You are just writing an exam, which is for your own future. So giving that efforts every single day from today is important. Now, how do we do that? I have a simple formula which may help you. So if I would just repeat, this exam is about preparation and only preparation. There is nothing else about this exam, and we are there for the career. So don't worry about June, even if you're not fully confident, because you are here for the long-term career. Just stick to the basics, do it every single day. So what are some of the steps you can take for June? So the first step is obviously time management. It is the most misused word, if I should say, because everybody says time management, but nobody is really managing time. We are not managing our time. Time management, we are speaking about it, but we are really not managing our time. And we have around 60 days time. So what should we do? First thing, you have to make a countdown calendar. What is a countdown calendar? Take a calendar or just take a piece of paper, write the date from today. March 28, March 29, March 30, March 31st, April till June. So once you know the dates, then you count down. So how many days for the exam? 64, 63, 62, 61, like that. This really helps because our human brain is used for threads, because traditionally, like there is one part of our brain which is still very primitive, no matter how modern we are. So we get active or we focus only when we know what is our goal and what is the threat ahead. So when you get up in the morning and you look at your calendar, the countdown calendar, I would prefer it to be physical. Don't make everything online. Okay, because this is something you just take. I'm sure everybody has a calendar at home. Take that calendar and just put the countdown of how many days for exam. So when you get up every day, you know, okay, 55 days for exam, 45 days for exam, 32 days for exam. This really helps. It will not scare you, but it will tell you that this is how much more you need to prepare. So this is the first thing you need to do, because these 60 days what you have, if you use properly, let me tell you, these 60 days can be as good as 120 or even 150 days. I'm not joking. Our own students have done it last attempt. Our Ekcel Academy students who had joined the coaching, even they, though they had joined the coaching, when the exam was around 2 months, some of them started panicking. They called us, sir, only 2 months to go. I think I'm going to fail. I'll write next attempt. No. If you give your best, you don't have to give other people's best, your best every single day, you will make progress. I am not saying you'll pass, you'll fail. No, you will make progress. You will do your best. That's all we should do. We should do our best, and there is nothing else you can do, because otherwise pressurizing you unnecessarily is wrong. Doing your best is important. Do we really do our best? The answer is no. How many days to go for exam? So every single day when you get up, you will know how many days to go for exam. Next thing is time boxing. Time boxing is, as you can see, like this, from morning 5 to the night. So what are you doing? Every single day you're boxing your time. I'll just tell you about this again to understand time boxing. Before we understand time boxing, so hello, yes, so hello Shankar Narayanan, hello. So yes, what I wanted to tell everyone here is, before we even go ahead, see how many times do we feel, not just CS, like even if it's degree exam, law exam, or school exam, your +2 exam, how many times do we really feel we have given our best? When can you say that I have prepared like extremely well, I'm very confident? It's very rare. That means it is in our hands. We did not do it. We did not do it. So that is why even from now, I would request everyone watching this, if you are already part of Ekcel Academy coaching, please don't worry. already all your live classes, your mentorship, your group discussions, your tests, daily test, weekly test, we are doing it. And along with that, we'll be doing some exclusive sessions for you. But this session mainly for all our people on YouTube who might not have joined our coaching classes or registered with us, but still who are our subscribers and who follow everything we put on YouTube. For you people especially, what I want to tell is 60 days, if used properly, can be as effective as 120 to 150 days, because the efficiency of your study is important. If you are able to improve your efficiency, it is double the time. No use, because many times I see students, they study for 2 hours and they say, I didn't even study effectively for 10 to 15 minutes. And definitely phone should not be there when you study. So that is why using time efficiently is extremely important. I was talking about time boxing. So let us come back to the slide which we were talking. So time boxing is extremely useful and it's very good for generally doing many more things. I use time boxing, and even now, from the time I get up till the time I sleep, I kind of box my time on what I should do when, and very often when I do this, I'm able to achieve more. Many people ask me, like, how can you do so many things? You are practicing as a company secretary, you're teaching with Ekcel Academy, you're doing YouTube videos. I'm sure you have a personal life and family. There you have to give commitment. So how do you do all this? So it's mainly because of time boxing. And I'm nobody. You don't have to listen to me. I learned it because I read somewhere that Elon Musk, all of you know Tesla and Elon Musk company, one of the busiest businessmen, one of the visionary. Of course, there are debatable. Some people may like him, some people may hate him, but basically he's somebody who does a lot of work. That is very clear. And he does time boxing. That is what I read. And I said, okay, if he's running companies worth millions and billions of dollars, which are into different things, right from spaceship to electric car to underground transport, then he wants to send people to Mars. I mean, that's unbelievable. What am I doing? I'm not even one dust or one speck of dust compared to him. If he can do all that, at least I can do my own small things, what I'm doing, in a more efficient manner. That is when I started time boxing. So when you box your time, you know that you're not going to waste it, even if it is having lunch. So if it's 30 minutes, box it to 30 minutes. Then go to the next, and please be very honest to yourself, because it's your life, your career, your future. You have to be honest to yourself. सर आपके एक्सेल एकेडमी रायपुर में है? मिस सौम्या, सौम्या एक्सेल एकेडमी ऑनलाइन एकेडमी है, तो पूरा इंडिया में है, क्योंकि ऑनलाइन है, तो रायपुर में भी है, जम्मू में भी है, गुजरात में भी है, कर्नाटका, केरला, सब जगह है, ठीक है? हमारा ऑनलाइन एकेडमी है, ठीक है? So everyone, coming back to the time boxing, it is so important and so useful. So I would really invite you to box your time, which will really give you result. And whatever I'm telling you, please don't listen to it like a story. Please try it. The secret to your success isn't trying and experimenting. These things may be a little new or little like out of your comfort zone. That starting problem is it, but once you start it, you will get results within 2 to 3 days. In fact, I would invite you today after this video, please, before you go to sleep, just box your time. Let's say you get up at 5 or 6 or 7. I mean, each one gets up at a different time. Whatever time you get up, for every half an hour, please write it today. Plan your time for tomorrow. What will you do? 5 to 5:30, 5:30 to 6, or 7 to 7:30, then 9 to 10, then 10 to 11, 11 to 12. Then when you'll have lunch, 1:30 to 2, I will have lunch. 2 to 2:30, I'll take a small break, or I will sleep for a little time. Then again, I'll study, whatever is your schedule. But box it. I can guarantee and I can promise you, tomorrow night, you will sleep very peacefully because you would have done more than what you can. Okay. Great. So Proceed. Sir, it's my second attempt in June only, module 1 executive, because some reason I can't restart my study. How can I completely start and how to end my syllabus? So it is Prusti Tamboli. So Prusti, what I can tell is keep a very small target. When you look at the whole syllabus, it looks very big. We get scared, we get worried. Everyone does. So just keep a small target. For example, make a timetable for March. We're in the end of March, right? Today's 28th, 29, 30, 31, 3 days. What will you study in March? What will you study by end of March, which is just 3 more days? Please make a timetable for it. Stick to that timetable, and on April 1st, make a new timetable. So when you achieve something in these 3 days, keep a realistic target. Don't keep unrealistic thing. Keep some very small target. In these 3 days, achieve it. That will give you the push for the next. Then you make your timetable, make your time boxing, all the other things you can slowly get going. And most importantly, just see the huge potential you have. Your future career ahead should be, that dream should drive you. Something should drive you. That some passion should be there. If you are just studying for exam, it will not drive you. It will just not drive you. Something should drive you. Your dream to be a CS, or the position, or the status, or the responsibility, or even something as simple as money, or your freedom, whatever it is, that should drive you. If that drives you, everything else will happen. Because study is not easy. Definitely it's not easy. I would be wrong if I say everything is easy, just do this, just do that. No, it will push you to your limits. When you study for a course like CS, company secretary course, it will push you to your limits, where you feel, I can't do it. I really can't do it. This is not mine. I don't think I have it. You will feel that. That is what makes the difference between a person who clears and person who doesn't. It is not your knowledge. I am telling you, we started Ekcel Academy 2011. Now it's 2022. So this year, September, we are actually completing 11 years. Of course, September is quite some time away, but I'm just telling you. In all these years, I'm telling you, there were many rank students, means +2 and degree rank students, who did not complete CS, who wrote only one attempt, or who failed one attempt and then left the course. But I have seen students who are just pass in degree or in +2, they have cleared CS. So your history doesn't matter, and your past performance doesn't matter. Your daily dedication, your efforts, that never give up attitude, that long-term focus, being very sure that this is about my career and not just about some exam, that perseverance, these things, and that grit, that makes the difference between passing and failing. And that is what is something you can develop. If I have to tell many of my students' story, or even my own experience, I have never been a topper in school. Never. In fact, not even in the top 20. Much below that. There have been many times where in out of 40 children in a class in my middle school, I was below 35. It was that bad, but that really doesn't matter. What matters is, what do you do now? When you are in the course, how will you differentiate between you and others? It is only your efforts and your hard work, and your talent also doesn't matter. Really, if you're talented, good, but if you're not talented, your hard work can beat the talent. So this is what I'd like to tell you. Sir, can you please take a webinar on scope of company secretary course? Tanishk, actually I've done quite a few webinars, and I would definitely love to do more. That's a good suggestion. It's been quite some time since I did it, so maybe I'll consider doing it sometime soon. Maybe that will motivate you. Definitely, Tanishk, I will take that suggestion and maybe do it something very soon. Thank you for your suggestion. So we were coming back to time boxing. So time boxing is one thing which you can definitely consider. After your time boxing, make your timetable for 1 week or even just 3 days. So the timetable should be something like this. I have told this many times, I repeat it. Many videos on YouTube I have done this. So a timetable is as simple as this. Just make 4 columns. How many days to go for exam? 90, 89, 88. So now you will be making it 63, 62, 61, something like that. What is the date? So March 29th, 30, like that, keep on going. What do I want to study today? How much did I complete today? So this is simple. Every day before you go to sleep, every single day before you go to sleep, you should fill the last column. How much did I complete today? So the third column, how much do I want to study? You make the plan. Make a realistic plan. Don't make unrealistic plan. Make a realistic plan. Write it down today for 1 week. Last column, please leave it blank. As you can see, last column is how much did I complete today. So before you go to sleep, please fill that. See, suppose you plan to study company law, chapter 2, part A, you wanted to study. So how much did I complete today? So you can say chapter 2, part A, I completed 80%, whatever you have completed. So please mention that. That will help you. This way, you are monitoring your own self in your studies. So once you do these basics, what books you should study? See, when it comes to books, I always tell ICSI material is good, but if you still need some help, you can take any private book which you like. But my recommendation is always ICSI book. Even in Ekcel Academy coaching, we recommend ICSI book. Of course, we give notes for our students at the coaching. We give tests, we give guideline answers for the tests. We give quizzes. We try to summarize the long notes into short, like global developments, company law. It was too confusing in the study material for students. So we made it into a very easy, not short, but very easy to understand summary. We made it. So like that we can do, but still ICSI material is your base material to study. And over and above that, you can study other things. So step 3 is extremely important, but highly neglected. Highly neglected. Taking care of your mind and body is highly neglected. And this is something which I would invite all of you to please consider, because we often don't give as much attention to our body and fitness. It's a whole, it's the difference, I can tell you. And I'm sure all of you saw it during COVID. Even the people who are healthy, hearty, fit, suffered because of COVID. Some had very severe complications. And the ones who are weak had a big problem. So staying mentally and physically fit is important. So how do you do it? How do you do it? You can do whatever you like. But just to help you, we have some free videos on our YouTube channel itself. On our YouTube channel, we have a free video. It's guided meditation for company secretary students. It is there on our YouTube channel. You can just search it. It's an amazing meditation, just 15 minutes. If you do it every day, you will get results within 1 week. 1 week, you will get results. And that time, what will happen? The 60 days will start becoming 120 days. If you want your 60 days, for exam, to become 120 days, I am not a meditation or yoga teacher, but I can guarantee you, if you do this, you will get it. So I'm not the teacher. We have one of our teachers, Vinay sir, who did this session exclusively for CS students. It's a video which is available on our YouTube. So please do that every day, just 15 minutes. We spend 4, 5, 6 hours on our mobile or social media. Just 15 minutes, let us spare here. Even yoga, we have a yoga video also. That is also very simple. But if you feel yoga is not your thing, you can do whatever else, gym or any other physical activity, sports, whatever. See, because you can cheat anybody except yourself. You have to be honest. So what does this mean? This applies for every single thing. You can cheat anyone but except yourself. Sir, yeah. Sneha, yeah, I don't do ratification and all, but you need knowledge in this course. So learn like this because you are okay. Great. Yes, we are not studying for the exam. We are studying for the career. Everyone will say, "Are you mad, sir? What are you speaking?" No, that is the fact. Can a doctor tell, "I'm not studying for patients. I'm studying for my exam"? Every doctor is studying to treat patients in future. Company secretary is also a doctor. You are the doctor for corporates. You are doctor for companies. Company secretaries take care of the health of companies, help the company to grow, help the company to prosper, make sure the company does not get any diseases, correct legal problems, that is. So you are a company secretary. You're going to be dealing with real companies, real directors, real shareholders, and the real government. You have to deal with all of these people. So you are studying for that. You're not studying for the exam. So if anyone tells you exam, 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 I don't believe it. I would request you also to get a wider picture. So your June, December doesn't become important at that time. Yes, you're studying mainly for your career. So we have Savant. Sir, एक revision कितने दिन में होना चाहिए? Okay. Revision depends. It's very difficult to tell, but generally you should spend 5 to 6 days for revision. This is the minimum, bare minimum you need to spend. At least ek hafta, correct? At least ek hafta you need for revision. How to deal with procrastination? I waste my time on Instagram and YouTube without control. How I can overcome it? Suprabha. So the first thing you should do is actually check your screen time before you deal with it. First, understand the problem, understand the magnitude of the problem. In fact, I did the same thing in our Excel Academy batch. Last time, not even this batch is not what I'm talking. Last time, some students joined our coaching just when there was 2 months for exam. Just 2 months for exam, they joined the coaching and they told, "Sir, we are already late, and so many chapters you have finished in live class. I have only 60 days. What can I do? Plus, I'm addicted to Instagram." So before we know the solution, we should know the problem. So I told, please check your screen time on how many minutes or hours you're spending on Instagram, YouTube, etc. It is an addiction. It is designed for addiction. That is why social media is made. It is to addict people. It is more worse than cigarettes. That's what they say. So when I saw that, I was shocked. Some students told me, especially one student I remember very well. He told me, "Sir, I cried after doing your screen time exercise." I said, "Why?" He said, "Sir, I felt disgusted about myself." I said, "What happened? Like, what's the problem?" He said, "Sir, I'm spending 9 to 10 hours every day on my mobile phone. So if somebody sleeps for 7, 8 hours and spends 10 hours on the mobile phone, then eating, getting ready, this 3, 4 hours, you will get only 1 or 2 hours for study. How can we study? We can't study. I mean, it's common sense. So first step is, please check your screen time. Last 1 week, how many hours you have spent on social media? Even that you should time box. You have to push yourself. There's nobody else who can help you. You have to push yourself. When you do the time boxing, keep a time for social media. I'm not saying you should become zero, because even a person who's smoking cigarettes can't stop smoking overnight. Somebody smoking 10 cigarettes a day, they have to smoke 8, then 6, and 4. Gradually, it should come down. You may think, why you're talking so, I mean, why is it such a harsh example? But it is a fact. Social media and cigarettes is an addiction. Both have huge negative effects on the brain and your cognitive functions. So you have to reduce it. You can't eliminate it. Let us be frank. Let us be very realistic. You can't make it zero, but you can control it, and you can make it within the limits. Within the limits, you can do it, which is maybe about an hour or 1.5 hours, which is also 90 minutes, quite a lot of time. You will be surprised, everyone watching this, if you go check your screen time, it will be more than 5 to 6 hours. So coming back to this, when I told this to all our students who joined the coaching last time when there was just 2 months for exam, when they did this, they knew the problem, how big the problem is, and how do we solve it? Solving it is making your timetable, making your time boxing, pushing yourself, giving small targets, studying in what we call Pomodoro technique. Study for 25 minutes, take 5 minutes break. Study for 25 minutes, 5 minutes break. But in 5 minutes break, don't touch your phone, because the 5 minutes become 50 minutes, 2 hours. Your phone should definitely be outside the room in which you study, whichever room you study in your house, living room, bedroom, wherever you study, or if you have study room, whatever it is, in that room, mobile phone should not be there. That should be very clear for you. And then you can slowly increase it. Okay. Sir, my 12th board exam is over. So now I'm interested in company secretary course, sir. I can do register only for company secretary, or I can do CS with BCom. Your answers will motivate me. So Tanish, this is a very specific question. We would like to talk to you in more detail. What you can do, Tanishk, is I'll share our number 973-973-3400 in the chat. You can get in touch with us, because this specific session, Tanishk, is for all our friends who are writing in June 2022. Your question is more generic. So this live session, it's a very long answer. So that is why you can just WhatsApp us. We'll schedule a call and we'll give you a free one-to-one counseling. So just for you or anybody's information, at Ekcel Academy, we have a free one-to-one counseling, any question about CS. So you can get in touch with us. So coming back. Yeah, so we have Sneha who's actually given a suggestion to Suprabha. YouTube is okay, but set a reminder on Instagram for 50 minutes to check and then study. That's a good idea. Okay. Sir, I'm appearing for group 2, 30 to 40 syllabus remaining for one reading. Yes, CS is a doctor for corporates. It is a fact. Sir, how to improve presentation? I am giving the test series. I'm not able to present answers properly. So Harsh Kaushik, very soon, probably this week or maximum by next week, we are coming out with a video how to present answers in CS exam on YouTube. Of course, for our Ekcel Academy students, we have many other programs, but even for our YouTube friends, we will come up with a video. You can wait for it. We will definitely help you with that. Is it possible to qualify exam in 2 months? Actually, faculty has taught, but while studying, I'm not able to recall tips for this problem. So first thing, Amitesh Singh, first thing is, it depends on how you have been taught. So I don't know whether you have been taught for exam. So it depends on that. But you have to probably start working out the problems. I don't know exactly what is your which subject you're having issues, but this is what I can tell with you in brief. Okay. Sure. So if you're finding this session useful so far, so please give me a thumbs up in the chat and do like this video if you're liking this session. Coming back to our point related to this. Yes, sorry. Yeah. You can cheat anybody except yourself. So what is this? Whether it is your physical exercise, whether it is studying. So please understand, except yourself, you can cheat anyone. Please be careful. Next is self-study or coaching. Self-study or coaching, what should we do? See, this is a very, what can you say? This question is something which there's no right answer for this. It is all about your comfort level. It is all about how confident you are for the exams. There are students who have passed with self-study. Definitely that is possible. But when you have around 60 days, and suppose you have not yet joined coaching, even now, it is possible that you go ahead and join and you can get the right guidance. I'm not saying only about Excel Academy coaching, any coaching which you feel comfortable. That is most important. You should be very sure and you should be comfortable, and that coaching will help you. It is as simple as today, suppose you want to go somewhere. It could be your own city or some other city. All of us use Google Maps. Is that right? Suppose you have to go somewhere, we use Google Maps, right? Why? Because we want to go faster, we want to go in the shortest route, and we don't want to get confused by people telling us different routes. So coaching is like your Google map, which will give you the right direction, the quickest time, proper guidance and mentorship, and it will shorten your learning curve. So I would highly recommend, if you have around 2 years in self-study, even now you can get into online coaching. Not just Excel, any coaching. And please go ahead with full seriousness. You will be able to do well. Okay. So how can Excel Academy help you in this whole process? How can Excel Academy help you? These are our features, and you can get in touch with us if you are interested very quickly, whether it is a recorded class, the live classes, mentorship program, which has been most useful, daily quiz, weekly test, mock exams. We have a dedicated team, which is called Student Success Team, to ensure that you study. All this we do. I don't want to go too much right now, but if you're interested, you can obviously get in touch with us. But in this session right now, what I want to focus is 60 minutes is a lot of time. If you're getting scolded by someone, your parents or teacher or somebody in school, 60 minutes you feel is like one generation. It's so long. But when exam is 60 days, you feel, oh, there is no time. So the reason for that is simple. We don't compare our time with how much effort that we want to give. We never do that. So that is why we should always ensure that we give our 100% every single day. And if you use your time properly, you have a lot of time. You really have a lot of time. What I would request each one of you to do is, please do this small exercise. What you do is, keep a 1 minute timer. Okay? Keep a timer for 1 minute on your mobile device. Keep 1 minute timer and just close your eyes. Keep on 1 minute, just close your eyes. Think of just close your eyes for 1 minute. By that one end of 1 minute, your timer will start, your alarm will start beeping, correct? By end of 1 minute. 1 second. 1 second. Hello, can you hear me properly now? Hello, can you hear me properly now? Hmm. Hello, just let me know in the chat. Hello. So hope you can hear me. There was a small internet problem. Now can you see me? Sneha, you got vanished, sir. Now can you hear me? Is it still a problem? Can you just see and tell me if it's fine? So now is it clear? Can you hear me? Okay, fine. Yeah. Some people said it is fine. So I'll just go ahead. So I was telling you about the small exercise. Keep a 1 minute timer. And after you keep a 1 minute timer on your phone, keep it down, close your eyes, and just wait till that 1 minute is over and you get a beeping sound. Your alarm sound will come after 1 minute. By end of 1 minute, what you'll realize is there is so much time in 1 minute. There is so much time because when you keep your phone down, close your eyes, wait for that 1 minute timer to get over. You're not doing anything, right? You're just closing your eyes and you're not doing anything specifically. So there is so much time. That 1 minute will make you realize there is so much time. So 60 days is good enough time if we use the time properly. If we use the time properly, it's good. If we don't use the time properly and efficiently, then even 600 days is not enough. Even if 600 days means almost 2 years time, it's not enough. It's about how we use our time, whether it is time boxing, timetable, the Pomodoro technique, revising regularly every 3 days, making your timetable in that format which I told you, studying with the proper approach, making sure you're efficient. All these things will give you better results, and you have more time than you think. Definitely, you have more time than you think. I'm not saying just you go to do something, it's easy. No. Do it correctly, follow the basics, you have enough time. And if you still are not able to get the right picture and you suppose you want more videos, you want specific help, you can WhatsApp us on what is the specific problem you're facing in your studies. We will get back. We might not get back immediately in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but within one day, we'll get back to whatever questions which you have on our WhatsApp. Consistency, yes, Sneha, that is correct. So I'm just seeing some of your comments here. Due to some problem, I could not start. Okay, I think I saw that. एग्जाम से पहले एक दिन पढ़कर पास हो जाते, वैसे भी क्या हो जाएंगे. इनफैक्ट 60 days पढ़ोगे तो AR भी आओगे. I don't know about AIR, Sneha, but you definitely do well. And when you do well, you will get pass. I don't know whether you will get AIR. पता नहीं कि आपको AIR मिलेगा 60 दिन में, पर you can definitely try. Sir, is it possible to score rank in June? My syllabus is completed one time now. I'm revision. You are able to score AR. So see, AR is something which nobody can guess. Correct? AR is something which nobody can guess. Garg Gupta, nobody can guess AIR because AIR depends on how others do, not how you do. Even if you do very well, suppose you get some marks, which is very high. Let us say you get 80 marks in every subject. I'm just telling you. What if everybody gets 81, 82, 83? So you don't get AIR. So AIR guessing is very difficult. At least I don't know how to guess about AIR. But please make sure that you give your efforts and you get the results. It's as simple as that. Is it possible to score rank in June? Okay. So everything is okay. But apart from this, I'm feeling so sleepy nowadays. If you're feeling sleepy, Sneha, I think you have to try the meditation, not just what I told you, any meditation which is effective for you, and have a good physical exercise 30 minutes every day. your sleep will actually reduce and you'll get a very good and deep sleep whenever you sleep. So being mentally physically active is important to reduce your lethargic sleep. Is it necessary to mention section for every answer and refer some case laws? See, Vidya Lakshmi, every answer you might not be able to do it, but whichever answer you can, you should do it. Especially in company law. Even recently, I think I made one tips about section numbers or something I'd made, right? I'm not sure if it is up on YouTube. I just recorded it. Writing section numbers makes a huge difference. Company law has 470 sections, but can't you remember 20 to 30? Definitely you can remember the important sections, meetings related section, directors related sections. If you keep practicing every day, you will remember 20 to 30 sections. Write it in exam. Once you write it, you will get marks. But every answer, if you can't write, it's okay. Sometimes you can't. But if you can, definitely you'll get 65 plus without a doubt. Many of our students have got, even in fact, recently in a December exam, when we got result in February, you might be seeing we are doing the student success story. All our students, many more students still we have to interview. Many in that have got 70 plus marks also, because they wrote the case laws, they wrote the section numbers. So if you don't write it, you will pass. I'm not saying you won't, but when you write it, you can get that extra mark, that extra edge. Okay. Okay, Shalini. Sir, sentence structuring problem, how to recover? So Shalini, actually we have a free course about English. You can go to excelacademy.com. We have a free English basics course. You can even get in touch with us on our WhatsApp number if you want the free English course, which is all the basics of English. Go through that, try to practice. I'm sure in one day or 1 week you won't get results, but keep doing it. Definitely you'll improve a little better. And that is what we need to make progress. Case laws score. Okay, make examiners think like you get the concept well. Amrita. Yeah, case laws, section numbers, all this makes a big difference. So this is what I wanted to tell mainly about the exams and preparation. So writing mock exam for 3 hours and checking it with guideline by my own will be beneficial, or should I join test series and get evaluated by someone else? See, there is no rule that test series is necessary. If you just observed, All India 4th rank Karthi, we did one interview, student success stories. He told he wrote more than 100 tests, means short test, full test, everything. More than 100 times he practiced writing test and exam, all that. So definitely all the 100 tests, he did not get it corrected by us or any of the other test series. So where you can get corrected, you try. But if you can't, don't worry. You can do self-correction. Writing is more important. Writing is more important. Practicing to write is important. And maybe one set of test series you can get corrected from someone. Even one paper, if you get corrected also, you'll get an idea. How many marks they give, what is it? Not one paper of every subject. Even one subject, one paper, if you get corrected, you'll get a good picture. But suppose you can't, or you don't get someone to correct it, it's still okay. Because sometimes corrections is very important. See, many students ask us, sir, why Ekcel Academy you are not giving a test series and you can charge some 500 or something and do it? See, let me tell you, correction takes a lot of time. And we have our own Ekcel Academy students who have registered or taking coaching. For them, we give mock exams. By the time we correct their papers only, our time will be over. So we give them a mock exam for 100 marks, 3 hours, and we correct each and every paper with comments, with audio comments, audio feedback also we give, what to write, how to write, audio also we give them. Then we also give them the written feedback. That has helped. People who have failed in Ekcel Academy mock exam have passed in CS exam, not because our exam is difficult or easy. That made them practice. In fact, our exam is almost CS exam level, or maybe little lesser also, to be frank. It's not more difficult than CS. Still, students have cleared in that way, because that writing and practicing is important. Correction will definitely help. Feedback will definitely help without a doubt. If you have the option, get it done. I'm not sure whether we can help you with that only for correction, because our own students, all of them, by the time we correct, it takes time. But if you get it corrected, please get it corrected from a person who is giving time for your paper. You have to give time. They should give you comments. They should give you the specific feedback. Then you get corrected. Otherwise, even if you're paying only 100 or 200, there's no use for such kind of correction. Many times your self-correction may be more beneficial for you. So when you write that, you get time management. You get time management. You get how much to write. That itself will be a big beneficiary. Many times you go to exam, first time you're writing an exam. We never sat for 3 hours. First time we are sitting for 3 hours in exam. So exam can't go well. So my high recommendation is, but less than 10% students do it. I'm telling you frankly, even the students who register with Ekcel Academy go through our coaching. We give live, recorded, daily quiz we are giving them, weekly test we are giving them, mock exam we are giving, group discussion, so many things, extra things we are giving for Ekcel Academy students. But still, with very honest, I have to tell you, many in that group also, they don't write the mock exam, that 100 marks ka 3 hours ka exam, they don't write. Despite all the push, somebody will call them every week, we call them, we give them support, still some people don't write. And in the final exam, they tell, oh shit, I should have written because I could have got time management. So writing these mock exams for 3 hours is important, but less than 15-20% people do it. But if you do it, I can guarantee you, your marks will be definitely 10 marks more than what you would have gone before the exam. That means if you're about to get 40, if you have written mock exam, definitely you'll get 50. If you're about to get 50, if you have written mock exam, definitely you'll get 60. But if you have knowledge for only 20 marks and you wrote mock exam, you may get 30 or 35. That will not make you magically pass. I'm telling you the reality. But with good preparation and mock exam, extra 10 marks per paper is guaranteed. And that is the difference between passing and failing. If you get 10 marks every paper, that is 40 marks in one module, 80 marks in 2 modules, that is the difference between passing and failing. So it's important. Sir, shall I register now to write executive in December or June 2023? Kindly help. So Gopi Rao, I finished my BCom and working right now. Thought of doing CS along with my job. From where to start? Should I read textbook, scanner, someone else notes? So Gopi Rao, for all these kind of questions, we have a free one-to-one counseling. You or any of your friends can definitely get in touch with us. This is our WhatsApp number. We can give you a complete guidance on how to start preparing. What are your first steps? What you should do, how you should do, how to do self-study, or if you want coaching, how you should do. All the guidance we can give you. But definitely go for December. Don't wait for next June. No. Right in December, write one module. Fine. So that's all from my side. It's been quite a while. Now it's time for closing the session. If anybody has any question, I'll be happy to take it. Otherwise, thank you very much for joining. There was a little internet problem for a small time. I hope you bear with me. I hope I've answered everything. If I have not answered, just let me know. Okay. Right now, I've been working under a PCS and I'm not finished executive. I really don't have time to study at all. Should I quit? Arvind R. Definitely not. Arvind, see, you're not studying for exam and you're telling you're already working under PCS. So you are better than everybody else because you have practical knowledge. You only tell me, Arvind, how many will have your experience? See, it's okay. I missed annual file. I missed exam due to annual filing. It's okay. It's okay. No problem. Especially Arvind, you can't leave the CS course. You can't quit. Why? Because you have practical knowledge which students don't get. You're already working under a CS. Why? You are already one step ahead compared to everybody else. Exam will happen, yaar, come on. If not June, December. If not December, next June, you will do it. And you are very young. You are not 40 plus or 50 plus, if I'm not wrong. So you have a very young age. Don't give it up. In beginning of the video, I've given an example. You please go back there if you have not seen, about a story of Praveen Tambe, a cricketer, how he played 20 years before he got a chance in a decent team. Arvind, 21. 21 is a kid. It is a small boy. Okay, I'm not teasing you, but you're very young. Come, please don't worry. Even if you're 25, 26, by the time you finish CS, worst case, I'm telling you will finish earlier. I'm just telling you to give you the hope. Still, you're very young. And 21 is nothing. If you plan properly, in 2 to 3 years, you can finish the course. So don't worry. Take a break. Study properly. Give your best. Keep moving ahead every day. Results will come. It's about time. This course is vast. It takes time. Okay. Sir, I'm 23, finished my CS, EET and my BCom. I have a lot of pressure from parents to work. What shall I do? I'm very confused. So I don't know your name. It says Love Day. Okay. So if you want to work, there is nothing wrong. If you want to work, there's nothing wrong. But please work only if you have to support your family. If you really have a financial situation at home where your money which you earn is going to help the family, definitely go to work along with the job, study for CS. But if you are not in that situation, if your family can manage and your money is not required for family, please convince them that you will not get time later to study. It is more difficult. Just now Arvind told he's working with PCS, is not getting time to study. So if you are not yet joined the job, please give them some proper awareness. Tell them that please give me 1 year time. Let me pass at least one exam. Then I will go for job. If I don't, then I'll go. Along with that, you can do it. Garv Gupta, sir, writing one mock for every subject would be fine, or at least 2. I like if 2 exams for 50 syllabus, third exam for 100%. If you can do it, Garv, very good. I'm telling minimum 1 mock exam. But if you can write more, nothing like it. I mean, the more you write, the better it is. End of the day, this exam is about practice, and only practice. So that is the reason. Great. So thank you very much. I hope I answered every question. If I've missed something, I will stay. Sir, for concept, if I record them and listen every day, is it right strategy? There's nothing right or wrong. If it is working for you, it is good. It's as simple as that. If it is working for you, it is good. That's what I believe in. There is no universal rule when we come to study. There are some principles. There are some basic principles which you have to follow, but there is no rule. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope it was a good session. So I'm going to end the session now. Thank you very much. All the best for exam. If you need any help, please make sure that you can WhatsApp us 973-973-3400. We will definitely get back to you. Even if we don't have an immediate answer, we will get back to you. That is our promise to you. Whatever doubt related to CS, we will get back to you. Thank you so much. Always guide us in the correct direction. So thank you very much, Garv. Make sure that you keep following Ekcel Academy and let us know what else videos you need. Let us know in any of the video comments, or you can WhatsApp us. Whatever you want for exam, we'll try to make those videos on YouTube also. And if at all you or anybody who is watching this, anyone watching this live, if you want any extra help, you want the coaching, still you can get in touch with us. Even if it is just 2 months for exams, even then we have had students who joined and have passed in the December. So they've joined sometime in November starting, December end was exam, and they passed the exam. So it is possible. If at all you need, you can do that also. So Suresh says, how to start my studies effectively at the beginning of the day, sir. So Suresh, you're already part of the Excel Academy classes. Don't worry. We'll do a separate session for you. There I will cover this. We are run out of time for today's episode. Thank you very much. Have a good night and all the best for your exams. Never give up hope till the very last minute. Thank you and good night.